Okay, I'm just going to record a short video after a conversation with White's Electrical and CCTV about difficulties of running your own business, and I've noticed some spreadsheets that I posted as design tools. So I thought I'd just do a quick demo of how to do a really simple spreadsheet, because it can be a little bit intimidating. So I'm in Google on the home page. I'm just going to type sheets. So this brings up our spreadsheet editor. Okay, so Google Sheets. So I'm going to go to Sheets. Okay, I've already got a Google account, so it's something simple. Let me just move the frame a little bit. I've already got an account. I'm logged in, so I'm just going to select from here blank. Okay, that's going to open up this, and this is called a workbook. So spreadsheets are made up of workbooks, and workbooks are made up of worksheets, and this one has got sheet 1. So simple. Okay, let's just call it something. I'm going to call it quote example. Okay, quote ex. This is the way I've done quotes for years and years. To be honest, I nicked off my old boss, Andy Yules, who's really good. He gave me some really great ideas when I started out. Anyway. What I'm going to use this for is for sample properties. I mean, really simple. The property, let's say it's a 3-bedroom house. Okay. So down this side here, I'm pointing with my hand, but you can't see that. Down this side here, I'm going to list the rooms. Okay, so I've got lounge, kitchen, type in kitchen, bathroom, bed 1, bed 2, bed 3, hall, and we call it hall and landing. Let's make it the same sort of thing. And across the top, I'm going to list the things I'm going to use, and I'm going to do this really simple. So 13 amp double socket, light, switch, smoke detector. Smoke alarm, let's call that. Okay, and obviously this is a really super simple example. You might do something much more complicated. So I'm literally just clicking in the box and typing what I want to be in there. Then I'm going to put the numbers. Lounge. Let's have 6 sockets in the lounge. Kitchen. Well, I better have 8. Bathroom. No sockets in the bathroom, even though you're allowed nowadays. 2.5 metres from the edge of the zones. Bedroom, let's do 4 in each bedroom, apart from this one, which is a little one. Let's do 1 on the landing and 1 on the hall. So we've got 2 there. Easy, simple. Right, let's do 2 lights in the lounge. Maybe let's do 3 in the kitchen. Again, these are just like examples. We were going to pretend they're pendants, so nothing fancy, okay? Bathroom, 1 light. Bedroom 1 light, 1 light, 1 light. Hall and landing, was going to be 2 lights total. Switches, 1 in the lounge. Well, let's do 2 in the kitchen because there's a back door. 1 for the bathroom. We'll put a switch there even though it's outside. 1 in each bedroom. And let's do 3 hall and landing. We've got 1 either end of the hall and 1 on the landing. Smoke alarms. But to put 1 in the lounge, 1 in the kitchen. We're going to 0 those. Clear. And 2 there, 1 on the ground floor, 1 on the first floor. I know that they're going to be heat, they're going to be carbon monoxide, but this is just a simple way to get ourselves some totals. Now then, I've got some numbers in there, and they're quite easy to put in. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to add a totals row. Okay, and now this is where the clever bit comes in. We're going to use a formula here. See what up there, it says FX, that's our formula bar, and we can type formulas in there. So I've selected this cell, I click into the formula bar. You can do it by clicking in the cell as well, but I quite like to do it this way because it's clear that you're using a formula. And I start off by typing equals, okay? Oh my god, so clever, it already knows what I want to do. So it's suggested straight away that I am going to do a sum of cell B3 to B9. It's saying, oh, shall we just add all those up? Yes, please. So I'm actually going to take that as my formula, So I'm just going to press enter. Okay, so now entering has selected the suggestion. Again, I'm pointing, stop pointing, use the mouse. It's taken that suggestion, and now all I have to do is press enter again, and it's given us 27 double sockets. Who would have thought you'd have so many in a little place? So now I can do the same for here. So equals, okay, again it's suggested that we sum all those up. So let's do enter, and then enter again. So let's just do that on each one. Equals, sum, equals, yeah. So now we've got all of our totals. Right, next thing, how much are we going to charge for these? Price PP per point. I'm going to say double socket. Oh, do you know what? I don't do quoting anymore. I'm out of it. So if my figures are out, okay, hands up. 75 quid? Used to be 50 quid back in the day. Inflation. Like, well, it's got to be at least 60 quid. Let's say 25, 30 pounds a switch. Okay. Smoke alarms. Well, they are quite pricey now, so I'm going to put 80 pounds for a smoke alarm. Especially because we've got interlinks and all that. Mind you, it's easier to second fix. Okay, let's give them a discount. Let's put 75 quid. Right, now, those are values or prices. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some formatting here. I'm just going to, now do you see up here, it says format as currency. So we've got a pound. So I'm going to click that, and it's turned all of these into money. Okay, so that's useful. Now I'm going to do the total points, total point cost. Okay, that's the cost of all of those points. Now I'm going to do another formula, but here we're going to do multiply. We're going to multiply the total by the price. So click into the box where I want it to be, go up to the formula bar, equals. Now this time I am going to click on this. Okay, and now I'm going to press multiply, but I'm not going to press X. I'm going to press the star button on my number pad. See that? Put a little star. And then I'm going to click the cell below. So I'm selecting to multiply the total number of points by the price per point. You know where this is going. Happy days. Oh, that's cool. Now, here's a clever thing. If I copy this, and then I paste the formula into the next cell. Sorry, you can use Control V, Control C. Don't really want to know that. Okay, paste. Control C for copy, Control V for paste. But now it's taken. If I click into that, we can see that it's actually now moved the values across. So that's really useful. So I can click in here. And I can paste it into there. And again, it's done the same thing. 30 times 10 is 300. Happy days. One more way of doing this. If I hover in the bottom right corner where the little blue dot is, you see it turns into a plus symbol. If I click and drag and let go, it has now moved the same formula across. That's a really useful thing to do. Now then, we want to know, well, how much is the job? Grand total. So I'm going to go click over here, I'm going to go equals that, and then I'm going to press plus that, plus that, plus that. Okay, so you can see the formula up there equals B15 plus C15 plus D15 plus E15. I love the way it highlights them in different colours, so it's really easy to follow. Let's press enter. There we go. Price for the job, $3,285 to wire this 3-bedroom house. I haven't included board on there, I haven't included bonding, and obviously, you know, there's all sorts of other bits and pieces that are probably going to crop out. They want downlights, they don't want pendants. But this is a way to use a spreadsheet to do a very simple quotation. And there's one last feature I want to show, which is that if we change things, if they go, no, we want 10 sockets in the kitchen, if I now change that to 10, look at that. It's updated the total, which is updated the cost. Right, if we we don't want to smoke alarm in the lounge, we haven't got a fire in there or anything. If I zero that, well, that's now dropped. Lights. Okay, let's say they're going to go for spots in the kitchen. We're going to have 8 spots in the kitchen. Again, it's moved. And my grand total has moved. And you can do lots of fancy stuff with formatting. You can make it look a little bit more funky. You know, you can change the color of your text. You can make things bold. All sorts of stuff you can do. So you can make this quite nice. You can put your own little headed thing on the top. Obviously, you might not want to show this to a client, or you might want to share it. But anyway, there's hopefully something that might be useful to you. And I'll try and do some more spreadsheets and some of the other options that you can use when you're doing electrical design work or business management, quoted, invoicing, accountancy, etc. Okay, so I'm Andy Saini from Henshaw Electrical. Hope that is useful.